Read it one more time. This is what knowledge is. This is why you need me, Lord. Read it again.
It said, whosoever remaineth from all these that I have told thee shall escape and see my salvation and the end of the world.
Understand it. What if I just get y'all out the way? Because you can understand. Then you wouldn't have that smoke. You see how they feel?
And that's what I'm saying. Nah, he talking about that's what America been doing. That's America. That's the so-called white man mainframe to get us out the way. And that's gonna come because the scriptures say that. I can get that. I'm gonna get that. Since you said that, because you get it.
Because you with them. So you with that last scripture you spoke, edify everything you just saying. It's that knowledge. It's too real.
I like it. Why when they know it enough as the truth, it scares them something that they wasn't trying to push them their harm, but I said truth gets loud enough, I said that.
Yeah, they do. And the scriptures say that.
But they know it, but they don't want to hear it or believe it.
Right.
Accept it. So they want to get too much power to it.
It's coming. What you said coming. It's coming. Because that's how the white man always operated. He put his propaganda out here. And once his propaganda don't work, he gonna show up with his military. That's how he always done it. That's how he know how to do. That was his blessing on Esau. Because you know the so-called white man, they descendants from Esau. You know that, right? They the wicked descendants of Esau. Isaac blessed Jacob and blessed Esau. Bless Jacob with the dominion and all that.
You know, these white churches I've gone to, they don't preach a lot about that, but that is right, it's straight from the Bible.
Right.
It's amazing how they transport things in their own words.
Right. But see, they can try that.
Try that, but it's not so.
But they can't prove it. Because see, you got men of the Lords out on street corners on the four corners of the earth, and you can bring your scholars or your priests or whatever. We gonna debate with them according to the scripture, gonna defend the gospel, and they don't want that. That's why I said they tried it, but just like if everything you know what I'm saying is of the Most High, ain't nothing man can do about it.
Okay,
it's right. But I got another scripture for you too though, because you said I'm gonna get this scripture, then I'm gonna get this scripture, because see, there's another prophecy what the Lord said about his men teaching in these times. Like you said, different so-called leaders they killed back in times past, but a lot of those leaders had sold out to the government. You know, then they switched at the end and tried to go against them. And that's how they got killed. But this is Isaiah 30 and 20. Isaiah 30 and 20. And though the Lord give thee, Salaki, and though the Lord give you the bread of adversity and the water of affliction, it's talking about our people, the bread of adversity, the water of affliction, we just read about how the unhurtful works that they committed against us and the affliction of Zion being fulfilled. See, our affliction is almost fulfilled, going to Isaiah 40. Speak comfortably to Jerusalem. Let her know her warfare is accomplished, her iniquity is accomplished. Her iniquity is almost finished, her warfare is accomplished. But this going into what you were saying, see, it's all the spirit of the Lord now. See, through the ages, the Lord allowed his men to be martyrs, and during the Romans, they was killing them and stuff. But during this time, the Lord gonna let his men win this time. When the so-called white man come with his truth and stuff, the Lord will give me a spiritual power. All they guns and weapons and with them, they stop this shit with our hands. See, that's the time we're coming into. The Lord will give his men spiritual power. The Lord, I'm going to get that scripture too. And though the Lord give you the bread of adversity and the water of affliction, yet shall not thy teachers be moved into a corner anymore, but thine eyes shall see them, see thy teachers. Right. So this is a prophecy of going to the nation of Israel. The Lord telling them, look, though I'm giving you the bread of affliction and the bread of adversity and the water of affliction, your teachers ain't gonna be moved into a corner no more. And your teachers ain't gonna be pushed into a corner no more. Your eyes gonna see them, you know. So this, and that word you push them to a corner where it say your eyes should see them. They're gonna be out in the public place preaching. So this time the so-called white man try to kill the leaders of these people, it ain't gonna work. Now, it's gonna, some of the fate of the men of the Lord to be testing the guys of water, but the majority of the Lord gonna give us that spiritual power, and it's gonna get, and the men of the Lord gonna win. Because the Lord gonna come back. The Lord gonna be coming back at the same time all this happening. See, the Lord gonna come back in the midst of World War III to deliver His elect from the four corners of the earth.
God's love's unconditional, don't you agree?
Of course. These people.
Then His arms are open to all except Him, right?
Huh? Nah.
God's arms
only these people can be saved. See, that's that propaganda the white man put out of there. That's what I started listening to.
Only those people can be saved?
Only these people can be saved on this side.
So, I don't have a chance?
I just told you. See, you going according to...
I'm just asking. I'm not judging.
I just told you, I think your land go back to one of these people. I think your bloodline go back to one of these people. It's just like now. I can go get a white girl and get her pregnant. It ain't guaranteed that baby gonna come out looking like me. The baby can look like her. And she'll go around looking like a white, looking like a Caucasian. But when you go back and do her bloodline check, it go back to me. So she an Israelite real. And see, that's happening throughout the four corners of the earth. That's like O.J. Simpson. You see O.J. Simpson kids with by Nicole. You see how they look, right? They look white. So if you didn't know O.J. was their daddy, you would think they was some white babies, you know. And that's what happened throughout the four corners of the earth. Cause see, we ruled the Negroes, West Indians, and Haitians. We ruled Europe for 1,000 years during the Dark Ages. So we were having sex with all the people over there. That's where you get the Italians from, the Southern, the Sicilians. They all come from the land of these people, man. The Irish, the Scottish. That's why they was treating the Irish just like these people when they came over here, because the elites who run everything, they knew their land went back to them. And that's why they were calling the Irish the niggas of Europe. Yeah, question, bro?
Nah, I just heard you over there.
Okay. You on the side? I'm saying, you know, for as your nationality, Negro, West Indian. Huh? Which one you is?
Yeah, Negro.
Negro, okay.
Yeah.
You know you from the tribe of Judah then, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you know you're an Israelite. Okay. But back to the back to Isaiah, this 30 and 21. We'll read 20 again. It says, "And though the Lord give you the bread of adversity and the water of affliction, yet should not thy teachers be removed into a corner anymore, but thy eyes shall see thy teachers, and thine ears shall hear a word behind thee saying, This is the way, walk ye in it. When you turn to the right, and when you turn to the left." Right. So that's going to the men of the Lord going to be preaching. And the elected people going to hear this word, and the Spirit going to be telling them, this the right way, walk in it, man. You know, because all the ways that we learned in America is some bullshit, man. And Christianity just straight up, it's excuse my language, but it's exactly what I said, some bullshit, man. Christianity ain't teaching no truth to the Bible, man.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying? That's propaganda set up by the white man. Because see, that's one thing he did. But that's one thing when they was establishing America, when they was persecuting all these people on the side, once they'll take them down, they'll have missionaries re-educating them, and they'll have this Bible, but they'll be teaching it in a deceptive way. Because they knew one thing, our people's spirit clean to this book. So they use this book against them. You know? They'll go to the scripture like obey your slave master. It shows that in that movie Birth of a Nation over Nat Turner. They were using Nat Turner to keep the slaves calm. But when Nat Turner was reading by himself, he started to get the understanding of it. He went to that Psalms 147 where it said, "Let the high praise of the saints be in thy mouth, and the sword in thy hand to execute judgment on the heathen written." Which that's what's going to happen. There's some times we coming into it. So now I'm gonna go to second areas, because see, it don't matter, because that's what's gonna happen eventually. Once, because see right now, you don't got too many people listening to this truth for no one. But it's all set up that way. But eventually it's gonna get so bad out here, a lot of our people gonna come start to listen. These street corners gonna be full. And then that's when the white man gonna make his move. His only move he know how to make, well, his best move. Cause he put his propaganda out there. When that shit don't work, he gonna show up with his sword. Which that was the blessing Esau received. And when Isaac gave Esau his blessing, he told him you should have the dues of heaven, and by your sword you should live. That's the white man blessing. The blessing of the Negro, Hispanic, Latino, and Native American is these words. That's why we always trying to love everybody. We love. It's something come natural to us. You know. So right. You saying something, bro? You want to say something? Oh, okay.
I'm just listening.
This second Ezra, chapter 16, I'm gonna start up here, but I'm gonna get to the point you was talking about. This I'm gonna start at verse 1. He said, "Woe be unto thee, Babylon and Asia. Woe be unto thee, Egypt and Syria." You see all this destruction happening in these same places that it's talking about now? Right. It said, "Gird up yourselves." Then it say Asia. Who in the midst of this shit right now with Trump? China. Because in that South China Sea, China ain't finna, it's trees and trees of dollars of resources go through there every year. And see, now China built their military might up. China built the island on the South China Sea. And they telling you that you can get the hell out of here. You know what I'm saying? So everything coming to fruition. But China gonna pay too, because China helped take these people down. You know? So all the Lord doing is mustering all the nations up to go to war with each other for what they done to us, man. That's Joel chapter 3. A sword is sent upon you, and who may turn it back? So a sword is sent upon these nations, mainly Babylon, and ain't nobody gonna turn it back, because it's the Lord that's doing this, man. A fire is sent among you, and who may quench it? Plagues are sent unto you, and what is he that may drive them away? May any man drive away a hungry lion in the wood? Or may anyone quench the fire and stubble when they have begun to burn? Nope. Showing you that with all them fires in California right now. So, and it's the Lord that's doing all this. So ain't nobody, can't no turning it back. Ain't no making America great again. Ain't no such thing of America repenting. That shit over with. America gonna be destroyed. That's Jeremiah 51. I would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. It said take bond for her. If she is healed, but she's not gonna be healed. This place can't be healed, man. The only way this place gonna be healed is by thermonuclear destruction. So for all the bloodshed that the so-called white man shed on this land, his blood gonna have to be shed back. See, when the Bible says you reap what you sow, that's for real. The Lord just let the so-called white man's sins build up and build up and build up and build up till his sins reached in the heaven.
That's what people call karma. What you said, right?
Right. And speak one thing on that. Yeah, like their weapons of war. Like they built their weapons of war up to where only they on one side had that type of weapon. Now all days you got these super weapons where they like in order to come in the United States, man, they got to launch nuclear missiles. Like they got long range weapons where if you send an army troop, they'll just take the boat out, right? So now how else would you get to one of them but to shoot a long range missile? See, it's like they trap their own self.
I feel like it's like we're gonna all get it, but here hit blood first.
This is the only place that's gonna be destroyed off the face of the earth. America. That's why I read. I'm gonna go back to Revelation the 18th chapter.
So what about our weapons that we shoot?
America gonna get weapons off too, but all nations point their place with
right.
Point their missiles at this place.
All of them point that at.
Said, may one turn again the arrow that is shot of a strong archer. The mighty Lord sendeth the plagues, and who is he that can drive them away? So the Lord sending these plagues, the Heavenly Father. And ain't nobody can drive him away. Ain't nothing nobody can say or do about this. You know? A fire should go forth from his wrath, and who is he that may quench it? He should cast lightnings, and who shall not fear? He shall thunder, and who shall not be afraid? Right? You see that lightning and thunder when the Lord, you know how the Lord hit you with that loud thunder, and you like, oh, you had to put a prayer in, like, what? It shake your whole soul up.
Like that thunder.
The Lord shall threaten, and who shall not be utterly beaten to powder in his presence. So the Lord threatening right now. Because the Lord got his men on the Lord, his men on the four corners of the earth, letting the people know what's going to happen. So everything you see going on right now, the Lord been in control the whole time. He always in control. He mustering up third wars one. He the one that mustering up the war. The earth quaketh, and the foundations thereof. What's going to cause the earth to quake? This is it. The sea arises up with waves from the deep, and the waves of it are troubled, and the fishes thereof also before the Lord and before the glory of his power. It said, for strong is his right hand that bendeth the bow. His arrows that he shooteth are sharp, and should not miss, when they shall begin to be shot into the ends of the earth. So can you shoot a regular arrow into the end of the earth, one end of the earth to another? I'm asking. Like, you know, back in the day, before they created the missile, you know, the old warfare, you got your arrows, you got your archers. But right here, this talking about an arrow.
Things.
Right, but right here, this talking about an arrow being shot from one end of the earth to the other. What's this talking about? See, the men of the Lord just write visions on what they knew as weapons back then. But when Ezra saw, he saw an arrow. He like, damn. Because the missile looked like an arrow too, man. The way a missile made. Right. And then, like even in Israel, they got a missile called it's some arrow. You know? Then that movie they had the broken arrow. I forgot who was in it, but they had stole the missile. I think it was John Travolta. I think that's who it was. It was called Broken Arrow. But he was playing the role of a terrorist, I think, and he was trying to, he had messed around and got a hold to a missile. They called it Broken Arrow because he stole it, but this that arrow that John being seen shot from one end of the earth to the other. But it's the Lord that's orchestrating it all. Like the Lord gonna put the spirit on all these nations to shoot their arrows, to shoot their missiles. And like he put the spirit on the so-called white man to drop the atomic bombs on Hiroshima and Nagasaki. So-called white man done that. All nations feared them, and they got in line until they got their power up. Now all these nations got their military might up and their weapons, and they like it's whatever. They don't want no problems though. They just want to do their thing. So-called white men want to control everybody's resources, want to show up in their land and take everything. It's going to lead to his destruction. Just like he did these people when he made it over here. Going back into their unrightful hurt that they did against us, bro. And they got over here to so-called Hispanic, Latinos, and Native American immigrants. And then Trump doing the shit now. Putting these kids in concentration camps, separating the child from their parents, calling them immigrants, telling them to go back home. This their country.
Doing that in their own country?
No, I said this is their country. Yeah. These people were here before the so-called white man made it. But that's going back to what the lesson I started off with, Revelations 20.
Why is he so evil?
Satan released from his prison. He went after basically to gather the nations for the great battle of the Lord, the Gog and Magog. He was shut up for 1,000 years because he couldn't deceive the nations no more. But once he was released, he started deceiving the nations again, going to Revelation 18. All nations drunk of the wine of the wrath of his fornication. Now the nation's mad. They got to pay America back. They've been having them drunk and staggering for so long. Now they coming back to their senses.
Well, can I say something? Go ahead. You said about Trump. I said, how can a person at one time, I agree with Howard, where's he going to go?
I can't hear you.
I said, at one time our country was so powerful that it was losing its power, but still put a person in place like Trump and how come we can't see? I can. Someone that's so evil, so when I put people in prison camps and all this, you're correct.
So who you voted for?
Did I vote for? I didn't vote.
So what you think about
I
Hillary?
can't vote.
Who you
Because
would have
the
voted for?
laws, I haven't voted.
Who you would have voted for? See, that's one of the curses of an Israelite. That's why I say you're an Israelite. How many real the Jewish community that you don't stay in America that got a felony? It rarely happens. Because the so-called Jews, they control America.
Well, I got a
So
record. I'm far from perfect.
If you was, huh?
I said I'm far from perfect.
So you was really on their land, they would have been wiped that shit out on your record. They know who you are. I know the spiritual record on you.
But I'm not that same person that I was of that day.
Yeah.
I've changed. Sometimes I slip and go back to my old ways. But God feels like He helps me get back on track. That's what I ask for. Just show me wisdom.
That ain't the spirit of no Edom. You don't got the spirit of no Edomite. You might look like them, but even when Elisha, he healed the Syrian. Elisha understudied. When the Syrian tried to pay Elisha, he didn't take the money. So Elisha understood when it ran the Syrian general down. It might have been the king of Syria at the time. He took the money. When he got back, Elisha cursed him. Elisha had healed the Syrian from leprosy. So that same leprosy came upon the servant of Elisha, and then Elisha told him, and he just tell him words of the Lord. He's like, your whole generation, like, anybody who come out your bloodline gonna be cursed with that leprosy. The leprosy is what the white man got. He's like a clean leper. So it don't matter how you look.
Hey, tomorrow I'll get with you about that.
Yeah, I'll come back.
I'm ready.
What's your name?
Tim?
Tim. That's what I thought I heard you say.
Timothy Albert Hall.
He said, behold, the plagues are sent. This 2nd Ezra 16 and 14. Behold, the plagues are sent and should not return again until they come upon the earth. So the Lord sending all these plagues out. The fire is kindled and should not be put out till it consume the foundation of the earth. Just like when the word called Jesus Christ walked the earth. He was so mad at the time. He was so mad at the condition his people were in at the time, and the Romans were ruling over them. That's why he made a statement. He said, I wish this fire was already kindled. He wanted that destruction to happen in because he knew the beginning from the end. You know what I'm saying? He is the word. So, and then you had 2/3 of people that was in that land, but 2/3 the sellouts of people who was over there. You know, the Lord, like, he wanted that fire right here to be kindled then. And it's in the book of Luke. The Lord said he wishes this fire was already kindled. This the fire he was talking about. This the same hellfire he was talking about. He said, if you call your brother a fool, you should be guilty of the hellfire of Gehenna. See, if you go back into Gehenna, Gehenna was a dump that Israel used where they took all their trash and burned it. When it goes back to the son of the valley of Hinnom, the son of Hinnom, which goes back to the valley of Hinnom. But the valley of Hinnom, this is where most of it's going to take place into, because you have the Gehenna, which goes back to the valley of Hinnom. Then you got the valley of Jehoshaphat, which it connect with Gehenna. Then you got Mount Megiddo, which it connects with the valley of Jehoshaphat too. Surrounded Jerusalem, man. The whole war going on in Syria right now. The reason why I brought that up, because this started off with woes to Babylon, Syria, Asia, Egypt, which America is Babylon, and America is spiritually Egypt, you know. But then it said woe to Asia and them too. Like that whole war taking place right now, all this go together. Like I said, that fire is killing us. That's why I brought this up. I see Ain't no hellfire under no ground. America's gonna be that lake of fire that is not quenched. Isaiah 34 tell you that on Revelation 17, it's talking about America. Some more bullshit that they talk about.
I hate to cut it short, but I gotta get.
Huh?
I hate to cut it short on you.
Oh yeah, I feel you. I'm out here anyway, you know.
You be out here next Saturday?
Yeah, Lord will.
You mind if I come back?
Well, that's what I'm here for.
Alright. Thank you.
You're welcome, bro.
I don't have a wallet, I swear.
Hey, look, I'm gonna say this though.
I need some money for your.
I'm gonna say this, man. Just cause you look like a so-called white man, you can't try to put yourself in their boat. If yo, okay, I bet they treat you different and all. Do you go around?
I don't have any friends really much.
Right.
I don't mind that.
I see.
For a long time I did, but I don't need.
Just cause you look like them don't mean you them, man. Cause like I said, you got that's that vision John saw in Revelation the 7th chapter. He saw, he saw the men of the Lord looking like all killers, people, tongues, and nations. John saw a vision back then, which was today. He didn't understand. That's why he had to ask the angel. The angel had to tell him. But that's what John saw. He saw how people looking like so-called white men, the Chinese men, the Japanese men. John saw that vision. He didn't understand it, but he understands it now. Right. So we go to scripture right here. Because it said the fire is kindled and should not be put out till it consumes the foundation of the earth. 2 Ezra 16 and 15. Man, this Luke.
Come here, baby.
This Luke. It's Luke 12 and 49. And these words in red right here. It said, I am come to send fire on earth. And what will I if it be already kindled? Right. So this was the Lord man frame back then. Same word kindled. He like, what will I if it be already kindled, man? Cause but then what he gonna say after that, verse 50? But I have a baptism to be baptized with. How am I straight till it be accomplished? Cause the Lord understood he had to die for the sins of the nation of Israel, man. You know, he understood that. But he was so pissed off at how the Romans were doing his people at the time. He wanted that fire to be killed then, but he like, I got a baptism to be baptized with. I got to die for the sins of my people. You know? But then, you know, he went through his baptism with, but now we at the time of his return. And that same fire he wanted to be killed 2,000 years ago, he kindling it now. Starting off as a small fire, which is going to turn into thermonuclear destruction. Verse 51. Suppose ye that I come to give peace on earth, I tell ye nay, but rather division. So this the Lord talking. He said he didn't come to put peace on earth. He bring division. Because that's what his word do. You either gonna agree with it and you ain't, you know. And another and we get the precept to this. You read this. From this henceforth, there should be 5 in the household, 3 against 2 and 2 against 3. Because everybody ain't gonna agree with their word, you know. So you might can agree with this just like you go home right now. You might can accept this. But you might got a brother or a sister or mama, they gonna accept this. You know what I'm saying? So this word brings division, man. And like the Lord said, he wished that fire was killed back then, man. The Lord said the day of vengeance burnt. The Lord said vengeance in his heart right now. He can't wait to come back and pay these people back for what they did to him, man. And deal with his people, man. That's Isaiah 63. Like an arrow which is shot of a mighty archer, returning not backwards, even so the plagues that should be sent upon earth should not return again. Woe is me, woe is me. Who would deliver me in those days? See, this Ezra's way back then. I think Ezra was like 2,500 years ago. He was prophesying. It might have been longer than that. But he like, woe is me, who's gonna deliver me in those days? Because Ezra's back right now, breaking down his prophecy. Me and the Lord back, you know, everything reincarnated. You die, you come back to the third and fourth generation. That's why our Lord said he visits the sins of the fathers on the children to the third and fourth generation, because that's you coming back again. Then he said he loved those who loved him. See, the spirit don't never die. All right. This verse 18, it said the beginning of sorrows and great mournings. The beginning of famine. See, this the players the Lord sending up on earth. The beginning of sorrows and great mournings. See, this just the beginning. We ain't seen nothing yet.
Like you say sorrows and mournings, you refer to, I know
sorrow and mourning.
Yeah.
Yeah, sadness, sorrow. You know what sorrow is?
Yeah,
sadness, mourning. If somebody dies, something you mourn for them. This is what this is what coming. This is the beginning of sorrows and great mourning. The beginning of famines and great death. See, this is what's coming to this place. The beginning of wars, and the power shall stand in fear. See, the power's starting to stand in fear now. The powers, but see, who control? Who would you say something? Who control everything? The power standing in fear. Cause Trump ain't running none.
That's just his chair.
Yeah. So the power's standing in fear right now. Cause see, they whole orchestrated New World Order plan. They see it ain't turning out the way they thought it would. Lord said he's gonna put straights in their way. So that's what he's doing right now. He put straights in their way. Every time they make a move, they have to push some shit back 3 or 4 years from now. Cause everything all orchestrated by the Lord, man.
Hey, where's Iron Horse Grill?
Iron Horse Grill?
Right back here. It's on the back side back here.
Okay, so I need to turn around.
Yeah, take a left.
Then make another left.
Take a left at the light. It's gonna be on your left hand side.
All right, thank you.
Well, in the beginning of evil, what shall I do when these evils come? Right. What for you so-called Negroes, Hispanics, Latinos, and Native Americans, what you gonna do when the evil come, man? Because as far as the so-called Arab, Japanese, Chinese, ain't no hope for them. The only hope is for these people on the sand, man. But even 2/3 of these people on the sand in America gonna get destroyed. Now, they want this place to go up. They don't want to turn back, man. So what you gonna do in these days, man? You better seek the Lord now while he may be found, man. Behold, famine and plagues, tribulation and anguish are sent as scourges for amendments. So Lord sending all these plagues on the earth for scourges, for amendments, man. This payback for all the weakness everybody that committed, man. Payback. But for all these things, they should not turn from their wickedness, nor be always mindful of the scourges. This is a good point right here in verse 21. It said, behold, victuals shall be so good cheap upon earth that they should think themselves to be in good case. You know what victuals are, right?
What?
Victuals.
Victuals or
Victuals, like just victuals. It's food. It said food gonna be so cheap upon earth, everybody gonna think themselves to be in good case. And that's what you see right now in America. Motherfuckers still buy food and eat. They think it's all good. But that same how that shit hit Venezuela over there, or when it hit Greece and them, when the shit hit the fan in America, it's gonna be 1,000 times worse. And no why? It's the most armed nation on the face of the earth. Everybody got guns, so it's gonna be a bloodbath. See, a lot of them other countries, people don't got guns like that. Only the military got guns, so they can come out and end protests and shit quick. You know what I'm saying? Or end uprising. America, the most armed place on the face of the earth, man.
right.
Don't you know it's America got 40% of the guns in America. It's I think it's like 750 million firearms on the face of the earth. Over 350 million are in America, and that's on paper. And then it's only how many people in America? 350 million. Right, it's down there more guns in America than people.
Excuse me, why I like it too. It started off like that. America started off. See, the white man back in the Western days, all of them wanted holy. They live by the government.
Well, none of them hold.
They wanted to right, so it's like they on their land. He tell you, get out my property.
So it's gonna be like Katrina times 1,000.
Huh?
Katrina times 1,000.
And it ain't
Ain't no comparison to the Lord said this time on this gonna be worse than the flood or anything.
I was in New Orleans during Katrina, that state, and they came in and started. The guys come around and deputize everybody in martial law.
Yeah.
right. So see, that's the way it gotta be. It's like you're gonna see some big black guys. Most of them play football, some of them in the army. He's gonna come around like, look, man, you gotta women can be raped out here.
And women gonna be raped out here.
Right.
All this gonna be for scourges and amendments. Like you got a lot of our women proud as hell out here. These white women, it's gonna be rape, all that shit going on out here. The Lord said they gonna, that's what I'm getting into. Their houses gonna be ravaged, their wives gonna be raped. I'm gonna go back to Isaiah 13. That's going into that. So yeah, all that's coming to America. Your only hope out is these knowledge, wisdom, and understanding of this book. That's gonna be your only hope. You don't got this knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, it's over with for you. Wisdom and knowledge will be the stability of our time.
All right, man.
And even then shall evils grow up on the earth, sword, famine, and great confusion. Man. For many of them that dwell upon the earth shall perish of famine. And the other that shall escape the hunger shall the sword devour, shall the sword destroy, man. So many gonna die on the famine. And those who escape the famine, they gonna die by the sword, man. And the dead shall be cast out as dung, man. The dead gonna be cast out as shit, man. Ain't gonna be nobody, ain't gonna be no time to bury nobody. It's gonna be straight survival mode, man. You're gonna be stepping over dead bodies just going, man. That's the time that's coming, man. Worst time, Lord said it's gonna be a time like there's never been since there was a nation, man. And there shall no man be to comfort them, and the earth shall be wasted, and the city shall be cast down, man. See all these cities are gonna be cast down, man. Start right there, man. But I'm gonna go back to where I left off with Revelation 18, man. But I'm about to close up in a minute, but hey, through the spirit.
Yeah, go see this nigga good. Oh man, you want them spirits I come out here, man.
Oh no, see, he good.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he good, man. He say he's speaking the Bible. He's speaking the truth. He know. He want to help us with the sign.
Oh, that show is nigga.
Yeah. Verse 4, back to Revelation 18 and 4. And I heard another voice from heaven saying, come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sins, and that you receive not of her plagues, man. So this is the Lord coming back to deliver the elect, man. You know, in America, He's gonna be calling us out of here, so we don't be partakers in her plagues. And that main plague is that thermonuclear destruction that's gonna hit this place, man. Zechariah 14 and 12. And her sins have reached unto heaven, and the Most High had remembered her iniquities. See, the Most High let her go so long. It's like, oh, see how the Scripture said? The Most High made America, made the white man think he forgot. Right? Let him keep going. You know how you like, I'm like, okay, motherfucker just gonna keep bullshit. I'm gonna let him keep going.
So she lives so delicious.
Right. Live so deliciously. You know, America, hey, motherfuckers so unappreciative in America, man. Don't you know America throw away 40% of their food a year, man?
Throw it away.
You got folks saying you can't eat.
I worked out back, bro. I saw it firsthand. Whole state.
But that's the so-called white man that do that shit, man.
Just so you all won't eat.
we eat leftovers, man. We ain't throwing, Jake ain't throwing shit away like that, man. He said, reward her, even as she rewarded you, and double unto her, double according to her works, man. So the white man gonna receive double, man. This don't talk about nothing about forgiving him, man. It say double, man. Reward her as she has rewarded you. You always want to take your own brother out when he do something, but when it start talking about reward the white man, now it's all let's love. You shouldn't think that way. But as soon as one of your own people commit a crime against you, strapping up, ready to blast him. You know what I'm saying? In the club, ready to fight him and shit, man. The so-called white man been whooping our ass for over 500 years. Nobody want to take a swing at it.
Take a swing at it. We love to do witchcraft. They ain't black folk, I don't know. They love to do that old dumb shit. Then sit on white folk.
It's all good though.
See this
It said, reward her even as she rewarded you, and double unto her according to her works. In the cup which she hath filled to her double, man. So the cup America filled to the so-called Negro, Hispanic, Latino, and Native American men, man, it said fill unto her double that cup. So America gonna receive double, man. All this shit they took us through the slave trade into now, let's imagine that, man. Let's imagine double of that, man. You can't even imagine. You just gonna have to see it be done. How much has she glorified herself and lived deliciously? It's talking about America, man. Thermonuclear destruction finna destroy the white man kingdom, man. And the kingdom finna be built for the Negro, Hispanic, Latino, and Native American man, man. That's what the kingdom of heaven is all about, man. The Lord restoring his people and putting us in our kingdom and destroying the wicked kingdom off the face of the earth, man, which is America. So much torment and sorrow give her. It's talking about America. For she said in her heart, I sit a queen, am no widow, and shall see no sorrow. That's what America say, man. That's what Trump saying. Oh, we finna make America great again. She ain't finna see no sorrow. Trump literally saying that, man. Which I'm gonna get that word widow right there. I say I sit as no widow. I want to see what's the metaphorically what that's talking about, man. Because it's talking about the great city Babylon. Old lady America, it's time for you. It's time your end has come. That's all. It's time for you to pay that tab off. Hater. It's the Greek word for widow when it say I see there's no widow. And it's this metaphorically speaking when it's talking about a widow, but this is what it means. A city stripped of its inhabitants and riches is represented under the figure of a widow, man. Right. So America says she ain't gonna be stripped of her inhabitants, of her riches. She says she ain't gonna sit as a widow, but we finna see, man. Because this land will never be inhabited again, man. Once thermonuclear hit America, thermonuclear missiles hit America, only desert creatures are going to live here, man. That's it, man. This place is going to be a memorial. Just like the Lord made Sodom and Gomorrah a memorial for all that wickedness. This place is going to be a memorial. But this is what happens when you try to go completely against the Heavenly Father, man. Verse 8, therefore her plagues shall come in one day. Therefore shall her plagues come in one day. Death, mourning, and famine. So this how it's gonna happen. It's gonna be death, it's gonna be mourning, it's gonna be famine. And she shall be utterly burnt with fire. So death gonna come to America, famine, mourning. The finishing touches is gonna be the nuclear missile. She gonna be burnt with fire. But it's gonna be total chaos in this place before all that happen, man. For strong is the Lord who judges her. And the kings of the earth who have committed and lived deliciously with her shall beware her. Right, all these nations who have to live delicious with her, they gonna beware her, man. Cause they ain't gonna have nobody to buy their product no more. They can't get rich off of her no more, man. So they gonna be bewailing her, man. And lament for her when they shall see the smoke of her burning. Standing afar off for the fear of her torment, saying, Alas, alas, that great city Babylon, that mighty city, for in 1 hour thy judgment is come, man. So that's that speedy irridience, man. In 1 hour, this place gonna be destroyed, man. Cause it's just gonna get to the point. Every nation just gonna fuck it, gonna shoot their missiles, man. 200 million missiles, man. Everybody gonna launch their missiles at this place, man.
That's scary thought.
Right.
Like, just think about this.
This what let you know it's talking about America in verse 11. For the merchants of the earth shall weep and mourn over her, but no man buys their merchandise anymore, man. That's how you know this talking about America. America is an import country. You can look at anything you got on right now. I guarantee you ain't nothing made in America. From your shoes to your socks to your damn pants to whatever. Ain't none of it made in America, man. This Bible, I bet you this Bible ain't even made in America. Made in China, what I tell you? I'm telling you. That's why Trump doing all them tariffs now, though, cause motherfuckers been milking America in. That Trump thing, he gonna get some get back, man. That shit over with, man. It's over with for America, man. The white man kingdom is through, man. The so-called white man, he not white, he red, man. The kingdom of Edom is through, man. Edomites, your kingdom over with, man. The Lord finna set up his kingdom on earth. He's gonna take his people back. He's gonna take us back to our land, which is the land of Israel, and we're gonna rule happily ever after, man. So for you Negroes, Hispanic, Latinos, and Native Americans, man, stop chasing after the bullshit, man. You chasing after all this temporary success, man. That's why the Lord basically told them wicked Pharisees, man, or he might have told Nicodemus, you are from beneath, I am from above, man. The word beneath goes back into temporal success, man. I don't give a fuck if you worth $1 billion right now. That shit temporary, man. Especially if you want our people. The so-called white man to come up with, he'll make up something against you and take all that shit, man. What you think happened to Tiger Woods, man? You see what happened to Bill Cosby, man? It's the white man kingdom, and he would quickly show you that. I don't give a damn how much money you got, man. He'll make a law just to take your shit, man. He'll come up with a scandal on you because he got the technology to do it. He'll have you on camera doing some shit you was way across country. But that's the technology he got now. So you got that's why the scripture say, arise ye and depart, man. Micah 2:10, this ain't your rest, man. America is not your rest, man. This is so-called white man rest. This is kingdom, man. He make the laws, man. to close out, I'm gonna hit a couple more scriptures that go back to Isaiah 13, man. And through the Spirit of the Lord, we're gonna shut it down, man. But see, by the men of the Lord singing this song, man, this paving the way for the kingdom, man. Because the Lord said, by the foolishness of preaching, it pleased him by the foolishness of preaching, man. So we just gonna keep singing this song, man. Like you singing that victory song to the Lord coming, you know what I'm saying? The Lord gonna come in, man. Because that's what we used to do, though, man. The nation of Israel used to send that band out for a war, man. And praise, you know what I'm saying? Praise first. Issachar used to do with you so-called Mexicans, man. Watch that movie, The Alamo with John Wayne. For the messing with the war, man, with Sam Houston, them, David Crockett. They don't have they don't send their band out there. Like, what kind of people have a band before they go to war? The Israelites, man. We getting in that spirit. Guess what? That's why you see that's why as far as the Israelites, man, if you see any of our boxers or fighters, why you think they always come out to that music? You know what I'm saying? The more come out to that music, they get in that spirit, man. Right, see, we singing that song, man. And the Lord just getting ready, boy. He like, yeah. He got his time set, man, but he love to hear this song, cause these his work. He is the word, man. He come in the volume of the book, man. He come in the volume of the book. So all we doing is speaking the Lord, speaking him to come back, man. That's all this is, man. We singing that new song in Revelation 14, man. I mean, in Revelation 5, man. It's gonna be a beautiful thing, man, for to be delivered, man. Lord willing, we're part of that elect, man. And to see this place go down, man. See your enemies fall, man. This white man, he got this technology, man. He think he can't be stopped, man. He got technology he can see in your house, man. Man got technology to stop your ass from breathing right now. You know, you gotta shoot no gun at you, man. On Isaiah 13 and 11. And I will punish the world for their evil and the wicked for their iniquity. And I will cause the arrogancy of the proud to cease and will lay low the haughtiness of the terrible, man. So how proud these crackers is, the Lord finna cause all that to cease, man. But a lot of our people proud, man. He gonna cause they proud to cease too, man. If they don't get right, man, and try to keep these laws, statutes, and commandments to the best of their ability, man. I will make a man more precious than fine gold, even a man than a gold wedge of Ophir, man. So in this day, man, the men of the Lord who got this knowledge, they're gonna be more precious than fine gold at this time, man. And all you women who've been you looking at men like they ain't shit, cause they don't got these possessions, man. You're gonna be looking for the men of the Lord that day, man. They might just do you just like you did them, just look at you and keep walking, like you know. But there's some women gonna be saved, man. The children gonna be saved, man. But you proud ass women, man, you're gonna be destroyed, man. They don't wanna hear shit, can't nobody tell you shit, man. Wanna hold your head up the so-called white man ass, but when your own man tell you something, you wanna buck up against him, man. Women gonna get it for that, man. Therefore I will shake the heavens, and the earth shall remove out of her place. What's going to cause the earth to remove out of her place, man? Thermonuclear missiles hitting this place, man. In the wrath of the Lord's host, and in the day of his fierce anger. And this should be as a chase road. And there's a sheep that no man take it up. Right, the white man gonna be like a chase road in this day, man. He's gonna be like one of the deer running for his life, man. That's what he gonna be in this day, man. They shall every man turn to his own people and flee everyone to his own land. See, that's what that's how crazy it's gonna get. You ain't gonna have no other choice but to turn to your own people, man. The race war is coming with this too, man. You're gonna have a lot of these other nations trying to fly out and hit their own land. But guess what? A lot of them get caught up in here and get their ass beat just like the so-called white man, cause it's gonna be a ban. You ain't gonna be able to fly in and out. Their ass gonna be stuck. Everyone that is found shall be thrust through, and everyone that is joined unto them shall fall by the sword, man. So if you try to be joined unto the so-called white man this day, you're gonna be thrust through and you're gonna fall by the sword, man. Their children also shall be dashed to pieces before their eyes. Little big head Edomite babies, this your fate. Y'all get dashed. Hey, you white people, you gonna be watching your babies dash to pieces before your eyes, man. Just like you dashed our baby pieces before our eyes, man. Doing slavery and shit, man. You doing it now, shooting these young Jakes down in the streets, man. Trump separating kids from separating these little 3- and 4-year-old kids from their families on the border, man. Give them I think he said give them an hour a day outside. They locked up in this damn camp the rest of the time, man. What David say in the song? Happy is he when he should dash your little children's head against the stones, man. See, that's part of that double, filling that cup double, man. Cause y'all, our pregnant women, man, y'all used to cut the belly open, let the baby fall out and stump the head, man. White man done all type of cool shit, man. Feeding our baby to alligators, man, to get gator boots and shit, man. Get gator belts and shit, man. Used to feed our baby to alligators, man. So now all this gonna happy as he, man. We should dash your little ones' heads into the stone, man. And see, I'm saying that now. The only way we're gonna be able to do that and not trip out, the Lord gonna do this spirit on us. The Lord said we're gonna act according to his anger. So the Lord gonna turn our spirits up to his level. You know who this Lord's spirit is? Know how angry the Lord get? Wipe out the whole earth with the water and save 8 people. That's the Lord's anger. That's the anger he gonna put on his men. Their houses shall be spoiled and their wives ravished. See, there you go, though. That's why I'm telling you, gonna be free. The Bible say they're gonna get raped. Their houses gonna be spoiled. Oh yeah, I know. And their houses gonna be ravished, man.
What they doing now, man? They playing the very, very now.
Behold, it's telling you gonna do it. I will stir up the Medes against them. This the Russians, man. As for gold, I will stir up the Medes against them, which should not regard silver, and as for gold, they should not delight in it. So you ain't gonna be able to pay the Russians off. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna be, cause see, the land of the Medes is where they at right now. That's the Russians, man. And their bows also should dash the young men to pieces, and they shall have no pity on the fruit of the womb. Their eyes shall not spare children. And Babylon, the glory of kingdoms, the beauty of the Chaldeans' excellency, shall be overthrown. Shall be as when God overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah, man. Right. Hey, it should not be inhabited, neither shall it be dwelt in from generation to generations. Neither shall the Arabian pitch tent there. So the Arabs, you ain't gonna pitch a tent here no more, man. This how you know this talking about America, man. Neither shall the shepherds make their fold there. Right, man. So I'm gonna close out with that though, man.